Welcome back. I'm Bob Massey, the property man. You know, the Jodie Foster movie Panic Room introduced many people to the concept of safe rooms.
You have your own ventilation system and a bank of surveillance monitors that covers nearly every corner of the house.
So what's to keep someone from prying open the door?
Steel. Very thick steel.
But safe rooms aren't just to protect you from movie villains. They can keep your family safe from any type of danger: tornado, hurricanes, intruders. And they can be a lot less elaborate and more affordable than you think. Carl Luedecke and his daughter Kristen Bell Young build custom homes at Charlie Johnson's Builder in Central Florida. And they offer an optional safe room built into every house.
There are a lot of reasons that people would build a safe room, whether it be tornadoes, hurricanes, fire. Here in Central Florida, of course, we have seen the devastation that comes with tornadoes, with hurricanes, and so many people in this area know families that have been impacted, people that have been killed, that have been hurt.
But once the rooms are built, you'd never know.
Normally it's integrated into either a bathroom that doesn't have windows, an interior bathroom, or most of the time it's actually a closet. Once it's completed, it's drywalled, painted, etc., you would really never know that it was a safe room.
And just like everything else in custom home building, they can be as simple or as elaborate as you want.
There's a variety of doors that will come with these houses. It just depends on how much you want to spend. You can get a steel door in a frame where when you turn the lock, it's just like a bank vault door.
The nice thing is that a safe room can be used for a lot of different reasons, whether it be an intruder, a place to store valuables, a place to go during storms.
Here's the important thing. They gotta be strong.
People are killed because those trees fall on them in their homes. So this room is a place that could withstand that tree falling on the house.
In fact, they can withstand a lot more than that. Safe rooms are tested to ensure that they can stand up to pretty much anything you can imagine. These safe rooms were built with bullet-resistant panels made by Armacore, and as you can see, they are virtually indestructible. The Weather Channel put one safe room to the test by blasting it with a jet engine.
These rooms are engineered for 250-mile-per-hour winds. Every cell of the concrete block is reinforced with rebar, and that rebar goes from a separate footer system all the way up the walls, across the top of the ceiling, and then back down, and it's all tied together. If the whole house collapsed around it, the trusses fell in, the walls fell in, it is an entity unto itself with a separate footer system, a separate ceiling.
And stronger materials can make a huge difference. Think a cinder block house is secure enough? The Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety tests structures made both with common materials and stronger reinforced materials.
They actually build houses in a facility in the Carolinas, and they wind test them, and you can see them coming apart. We have a safe room that is integrated into the master closet, and it's accessible from the master bath. We've got poured cells that are reinforced with steel running in every cell all the way around the room. It can withstand a lot higher wind loads than, let's say, the rest of the house.
Those plans are for a home with a safe room that they are currently building with Cynthia and her family.
Safe room would be like a safe haven for us, you know. Just in case we have to evacuate, I won't have to go out.
The safe room has just been poured. None of the interior walls are in yet, but it gives you a good idea of how it's structured and where it's placed inside the home. Let's go take a look. The safe room has got a 12 by 12 opening in the ceiling there. You also notice all these downpours. Each one of these cells has been filled with concrete. So that concrete runs all the way up, along with the steel, all the way up and all the way over the top of the ceiling here in the safe room. You can see we've got the cross vents that have been poured in place. We've got two 4-inch vents so that if their AC is for any reason knocked out during a storm, that you do have the ability to breathe in the room. That's pretty important. And then, of course, you'll see that we've got the door here. This is a steel door that's been poured in place, and it's been built into the concrete safe room. Inside this room, once it's completed, there'll be a landline. There'll potentially be an alarm system so you can see if someone is in the house where they're moving around. You can also do that. It can also have a separate breaker so that you have the ability to run a generator outside.
The rooms give peace of mind to residents like Bernice, who had hers built into the bathroom.
We have harbor hurricane, tornadoes, and that one thing about it, I love that security.
Yet inside her house, you never know that the safe room was there.
The first little sign that it's a safe room is, of course, the width of this threshold. It's much thicker than your traditional 2x4 wall. And, of course, this steel door, which is much stronger than a traditional interior house door.
The door has to open in, because if the whole house collapses around you, and if the door opens out, you're not going to get out.
So all the safe room doors open in. And we've also got a few features here like the telephone outlet and, of course, the fresh air vents to make sure that there is airflow in and out of the room in case there is no power during a storm.
Some simple additions to a regular bathroom that can make all the difference when it counts.
A safe room is something that isn't really expensive and can really give you peace of mind.